Well, you know, man, what I've been seeing going down on the internet lately, man, the biggest thing, and you know, it was some pretty disrespectful stuff going on. You know, this is that Adam22 and Munchie B going at it, and I believe Munchie B has said he don't want to be on No Jumper anymore, and you know, Adam22 kicked his chair, which everybody is making a really, really big deal about. You know, Munchie B had his hands all over Adam. You know, Adam's telling him shut the F up. It looked like internet stuff, but it did look like some really disrespectful stuff going on, man. What was your take on that?
Well, my take is rest in peace, Drakeo the Ruler, Stink Team, Adam's real friend. I believe Munchie B thought he had more of a rapport with Adam than he ever had. I can recall when Adam was not interested in entertaining Munchie B whatsoever.
Remember that?
Yes.
I was interview Munchie B.
Thank you.
I interviewed Munchie B.
Thank you. I used to be at No Jumper soliciting. The appropriate way to use the word solicit, Munchie, not to incriminate someone. But anyway, I used to solicit interviews on Munchie's behalf with Adam. And he was like unsure if this is something he should explore based on his previous relationship with Drakeo the Ruler. However, let's go to the moment where the blind, bloody booty, truffle butter butt blood was violated by Adam22, the porn star. Shout out to Adam, but he's the porn star that's willing to wear panties, allow another man to wear panties and sit on his lap and be photographed. Now the B team mayor, Crunch and Munch, peanut butter, truffle butter butt Buster B, who let the neighborhood Crips finger bang him in the county jail and make his G-spot squirt, or did it hurt? Did you wipe it off with your shirt? It don't matter, dig a grave and just cover yourself with dirt. But he let this, I watched it today in slow motion, shout out to Point and Shoot, the sheriff, because he did a great comprehensive recap. And he did not just push, shove, kick his chair with his foot. He did a push, double punt, long extended kick. He moved that dude with my referee's NFL precision. He moved that dude between 1.5 yards and 3 yards from where he was sitting with extreme velocity. If you choose to, put a clip of the actual kick right here where we're talking. Do you recall this same blind Buster Blood with the boil on his top lip on a podcast, extremely in her feelings behind BZ Santana, calling him cuz?
I remember that.
Can you compare mentally the reactions?
A lot of different reactions.
Do you realize he went on his podcast and said, I'm not going on a No Jumper rant hate campaign after he got marked out by Vladim, the panty wearing porn guy? But then I met Munching Crunch Peanut Butter Butt B in my DM in 2020 telling me, hey, I love what you're doing, champ. This is Munchie B, IFG. Keep pushing the same line. I support you, 2020. Since then, all I've done was be his babysitter, caregiver, helper, his eyes when he had none. I've been his transportation, his protection, and his provider, and his pusher. And this dude said he can't stand me and he hates me. How do you end up in my DM, swallowing D upon introduction? I have the receipts. I'll send them so you can post them. You can put them right behind me, next to me right now. 2020, hey, champ, it's IFG, Munchie B. Love what you're doing, keep it up. Keep pushing the line. The only thing happened between then and now is I looked out for Blood. And Blood said he hate me, but he don't hate Vladim. Where do they make these dudes at, bro? Anybody listening to Munchie Crunch and Munch B speak my name. Before we get to talking about who did what he think, what he like and don't like, ask him what have I ever done to cuz? Besides helping, he was helpless and harmless. And I was his protector, his caregiver, his babysitter. Shout big double up, one line OEC. Cuz, uncle, the really reason why he had action to come around me and work for free so often. I was able to run bands up on him off of Kickin' Cack being Bull. He was safe because he was my homie Double Up nephew. I didn't give a fuck about him. This a dude who I was trying to troll in Alex Alonso's building on Facts of a Feeling, talking to my cousin, the G homie from Neighborhood 60s that just did 30 years, Big Ron Ron. I'm trying to troll Munchie Crunchy Munt Butt B about the peanut butter, and Ron Ron shifted it. And it's all documented. Go look at the episode. I did mature and like, oh, you don't believe it? Me either. But if you go look how I brought Munchie B up, I was ready to go in and clown him like a regular neighborhood crook would. But the G homie mature, expressed respect and appreciation for Crunchy Munch, and I follow suit. How did he ever think I gave a about him after that? Like, I was at Street TV the entire time Street TV had been podcasting until Crunchy and Munchie B got there. There had been a picture of Nipsey Hussle overlooking every episode I did until Munchie got there. Yeah, I used to, Alex, you know, I didn't question Alex, teased him. He swear up and down. Remember, if you go look at the older days, he had a long wooden table. And guests used to sit on the opposite side of that wooden table before he got those yellow chairs. And then you might not remember, but when you think about this, you go watch it back, you go look and see. So the whole configuration of the setup changed. So I believe his response, correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, he's saying when the long table was there, he had two photos opposite side of the table symmetrically that lined up. And when he changed it to two yellow chairs, that somehow the Nipsey picture was no longer symmetrically in line to where it fit with his decor. And that's why it's gone versus Munchie's there. I tend to think it has something to do with Alex feel like it'd be offensive to have the Keyway Christ looking down on a blind blood who can't see shit every time he up there running his mouth. I think Alex was trying to be considerate of that. He don't want to admit it or acknowledge it, but I think that had a lot to do with it. Because I brought it up so many times.
Was Nipsey the first one to put the rumor out about him? He tweeted
I don't know if he's first,
back
but
in like 2010 or something like that.
Well, I would say yes if you want to talk about to the world, to social media. But Nipsey got it from somewhere because he was not there in jail. So the rumor was already buzzing in our streets, circles, and with the people that matter. However, Nipsey was the person with the mainstream visibility, access to make sure that those that weren't in the know knew that this was a rumor. Yeah. I won't say that Nipsey was the first one to put it out as far as, because when you say that, you're thinking from the internet audience perspective.
Right.
Yeah, we'll say that. Social media, yeah. However, it was already a stamp, understood in the street. Nipsey just happened to be blessed with the visibility to where the world could know the neighborhood Crips scored. And had he not been Nipsey, it would not perhaps been a big worldwide story. The streets would have known though.
Do you think Adam would have done this if Munchie wasn't disabled?
Hell no. Just think, Adam has to have upwards of 4,000 interviews recorded. Has he ever done this to anyone? Who else has he interviewed that was disabled?
Well, they were just saying, I just seen somebody saying that he only calls out disabled people. And
I saw that's that point shoot. It's the same point shoot. He said that. I think it was because he said him and he said, was it T-Rail? No.
T-Rail, right, yeah.
No,
right.
no, he didn't say that.
T-Rail,
He said his girl.
Munchie B.
And he said his girl and his daughter at home. He said, talking about people that are he said, yeah, I'm pretty sure Adam acts like this at home. This is people that are, so he mentioned his wife, because he said him and Lena is falling out. But of course, we've never seen Adam within the perspective of alpha male challenge another man that's been a threat. We've never seen it. Well, I can't say that. Shout out to Vladim, because he challenged DW Flame.
Did he?
What? Anytime you tell a man in your presence he got bad bitch energy, that's a challenge. I'm not saying DW Flame reacted inappropriately. Not at all. He may have did the wise, mature, smartest thing he should have done. However, everyone's not that wise, smart, mature. And I'm one of them. I pray Camp Capone, Vladim, nobody that I work with in these places ever call me a bad bitch. while I'm at their studio. I pray, Lord, Jesus Christ, heaven, Allah, everybody, please don't let nobody talk to me like that. Please.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.